Earning rewards through staking game-based tokens is going to be the future. Today, I talk about the launch of a brand new token for one of my favorite blockchain-based games where you can play to earn, and this token is going to totally change the game. I break it all down for you. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about in-game tokens and reward structures. Now, when I say in-game, I'm talking about blockchain-based games that allow you to play and earn. Play to earn is the future. I talk about this all the time on my channel on ways that just the average person can play video games and they can actually earn real-world value by just investing their time and not necessarily always having to invest their money to get a return. One of my favorite blockchain-based games, which I've been playing for a very long time, is God's Unchained. And so today we're going to take a look at some pretty big changes that they're coming with a brand new ERC20 token. And I'm going to break down all the aspects of this token and why it's a huge deal for this game and is really going to carry it here into the future of play to earn. But before we get into all of that, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel here, make sure you turn on the bell for notifications and also hit that like button. Smash. I really appreciate it. And you can also join our community in Telegram. You don't need to have a mustache to join, but I do love having all of my stashers in the community, and you can join through my Telegram link there below. We would love to have you in the group. And we talk all about blockchain gaming and NFTs, so it's a really great way to continue your learning beyond all of the videos I put out. All right, so when it comes down to, play to earn mechanics, we've seen quite a few different styles from a lot of different games across many different networks. God's Unchained is one of the original play to earn games, and it has really been pushing the forefront with blockchain gaming in general. They recently just released their Immutable X scaling solution and Immutable X marketplace that is a layer 2 solution purpose-built for blockchain games. And since that launch, we've seen a pretty big explosion in the marketplace, which had been dead for a very long time. And now, just recently, they've launched the idea of their brand new ERC20 token called God's Token. So the God's Token is going to be a brand new ERC20 that is going to have a lot of utility in the game. So let's go break down some of that utility and important facts that you guys want to know, especially if you're already a God's Unchained player, because your collection and how many cards you have are going to play a factor in getting some of these tokens. Okay, so here we are at the God's Unchained website. This is breaking down everything about the God's Token. And so, like I said, this is going to be an ERC20 token. They're going to have a public sale, so that will be coming at some point. The token has a 20 million supply, so not a lot, not a huge supply there, right? Not a very big supply on these tokens. And there is going to be a community allocation of 12.3 million. We're going to talk about how that breaks down here in just a second. So, what is the God's Token? So this is a token that's being made in partnership with 9 Realms. And they don't go into a lot of detail about 9 Realms as a company. I was kind of surprised to see that they'd be working with another company to create this token. I did a little bit of digging, and I do feel like this 9 Realms that I'm showing you here is the company that they may be working with on this. And I did kind of find it a little bit odd that it is an institution that is heavily involved in ThorChain. So we may be seeing maybe some cross compatibility there, just speculation, but I did think that was pretty interesting. And this is the only 9 Realms that is involved in crypto that I could find. So pretty interesting that they're actually doing this token in partnership with another company. But essentially the use case and utility for this token on the platform is going to be a couple fold. So you're going to be able to use God's tokens to craft NFTs. Right now, we cannot fuse our NFTs together that we won by playing to earn, because fusing and Flux, I mean, we can earn Flux, but fusing has been down. They have said that they're working really hard to get that back up pretty soon. When they do relaunch fusing, so you can then fuse your cards together and sell in the marketplace, it initially won't be using God's token, so it will still be using Flux. based upon one of their recent AMAs, it looks like it's going to be kind of in the future, it's going to be a combination of earning flux and using God's tokens to be able to fuse your cards together so you can sell them in the marketplace. So in addition to that, you also be able to use God's tokens to purchase packs or other items from the Gods Unchained store. And if you hold the Gods Unchained tokens and you actively play, you also be rewarded with their active staking pool. Now, this is not a passive staking pool. You actually would have to play the game and have God's tokens staked, and you earn portions of that pool. And you may say, well, where are all the funds coming from the pool? Well, we're going to break that down here in just a second, but it does come partially from people who are fusing or crafting NFTs, and also partially from other things as well. And then the other kind of thing that they're going to come here is also that they're going to have governance. So you'll have some sort of say in governance, and that doesn't mean directions of cards or balancing, but what it does mean is like allocating tokens for specific purposes. Like maybe you want to put a proposal for 5,000 tokens to have a community tournament and to run it, right? So it's governance proposals like that. And so you can see here, active staking is to token holders who participate in playing campaigns while actively staking. So it is an active staking, not a passive staking method. And we talked about crafting and governance as the other main three utilities for this token. So I did want to break down some important information here, because people are saying, well, how do you get the God's token? How do I get this? Well, like I said, there will be an initial sale, right? But also there's going to be a big airdrop of these tokens to people who have already been playing Gods Unchained. So the airdrop is going to be about, they said in the AMA, about 600,000 of this supply of 12.3 million. But that's also going to be broken down in a little bit of a different way. So that 2.3 million, only about 600,000 of those is going to go to this initial airdrop, and the rest are going to be used for like community rewards and a bunch of other things. So but it's all community focused type stuff and reward systems outside of this airdrop. So the amount of God's token that each user will get is going to be based upon your collection of Genesis and Trial of the Gods cards. And so that would be based on your collection tier as well. So if you have collection tier 4 or 3, you'll get a certain amount of God's tokens based upon that collection. And so when you talk about this, well, all right, well, when was a snapshot? Well, they already did it. So they didn't really give you much notice on this. They did take the snapshot. You can see Genesis was taken on the 22nd of June, and Trial of the Gods was taken on the 24th of June. And they are looking to, some of the unminted cards, we'll be able to take a snapshot later. So this was something that was a little bit, confusing for a lot of people of when they were taking snapshots for this. But do know that if you do have chests, those are also included in that snapshot. So even if you haven't opened them, those are being weighted in your collection. And so people, one of the other things is, once again, people are like, well, are we going to be able to get these on any other way? Well, if you don't hold any Gods Unchained cards from Genesis or Trial of the Gods, maybe you've just been playing to earn and you've been getting, the free packs and building your decks that way. They are saying that they're going to have another way to get into another airdrop. It'll be for everybody. There'll be a little bit smaller allocation, and they haven't launched a lot of details on that just yet. But they do say that that is coming here pretty soon. So you guys definitely got to look out for information on that. So hopefully you guys like that, this quick breakdown here of the Gods token. Make sure that when this happens, that you do get your wallet linked to Immutable X, because this will all be done on Immutable X. The token itself will all be on Immutable X as well. So you'll be able to use it and trade it, use it for different applications on that platform without any fees, but still being backed by the security of Ethereum. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited and interested to see how this is all going to play out. Let me know if you guys have any questions about God's tokens that are coming soon, or about Immutable X, or how to link your wallet. I'd love to help you. Make sure you just pop it in the comments below. That's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.